Mayor Thompson, I'm surprised to see you at the Dunbar Club.
It's Bill to my friends.
Is it wise, Bill, for the mayor to be seen in an illegal gambling establishment?
I don't know, Daniel. This is Chicago. There's a chance it might win me the election by a landslide. I wanted to come by in person to say I was sorry to hear about your father.
Thank you. He did his best, supporting his family and community as long as he could.
You think he would have given free funeral services to every other family in the Second Ward?
It's my parlor, my business. It's what he would have wanted. It's a family trade.
Doesn't sound like business at all. Not one that lasts long, anyway.
It's a loan. How would it be if we weren't able to bury our father when the time came? People need this.
Like they need your hooch and whores and illegal policy rackets? Of course, I don't know any of that.
People have their vices. It's an unsavory business. But I am a businessman.
I was hoping to speak to Jackson the businessman rather than Jackson the humanitarian. He seems the smarter of the two.
Business is business.
I have some issues in my administration at the moment. There's an opportunist, Mr. Jerry Johnson, who doesn't share my vision for the city. He's threatening to go to the papers. I'd like you to stop him before he impacts my re-election campaign. Just scare him. Nothing too extreme.
I know Jerry. I let him borrow some money to pay for his kids' medical bills.
Good. Then you've got leverage.
Leveraging a sick kid? Come on, Bill. I'm not a monster.
I'm not saying threaten him or anything. It's just good to have in your back pocket. You get me?
How much can the city spare for this important work?
I thought you had the interests of the community at heart. Aren't I the community?
Why doesn't the community put its hand in its pocket and see how much it has to spare?
I'll give you...
How generous.
Bet it on the wheel. You might get lucky.
Have you given thought to endorsing me as a committeeman for the Second Ward?
Daniel the humanitarian, sure, but Daniel the businessman.
It's fine when Daniel the businessman needs to get his hands dirty.
Well, that is his business. Now is not the right time. With the election, we need discretion.
Keep the money. I need your word. When the time is right, you'll give me your endorsement.
I promise.
I'll take care of it.
You help me, I help you. That's the deal. Take the money anyway, huh? The goodwill of the people. Call me when it's done. You can trust me, Daniel. Now, is there a back door out of here?
Sure. Let me show you out.
Welcome to Chicago. Let's have a look around.
All right. Okay.
Chicago is a dangerous place, and in order to survive, you're gonna need to learn how to fight. Fortunately, I know right where you can find one.
All right.
This joint belongs to Ronnie O'Neill. He calls himself the boss of the Meat Packers gang. His thugs aren't going to know what hit them. In Empire of Sin, combat is turn-based. The queue of characters waiting to take their turn is above, and the turn order is decided by a character's initiative stat. If enemies are allied with a boss, that boss is also shown under their portrait. The action bar is below. In combat, you can move or choose an action from the action bar. Some actions require a target. It's your turn, so fire a shot if you've got a target. Choose another action or move into combat. Each character has 2 action points, or AP. Generally, each action takes 1 AP. Extended moves, special weapons, and some abilities take 2 AP. Choose an action below to see how many AP it requires. Using cover is vital to your survival. Cover is provided by the environment, walls, cars, big objects, etc. Or half cover, represented by a half shield. You can be flanked by the enemy and lose all of the...
Gotcha. They got me. There could be no other end.
When you win a racket, you have several options. Let's take this place over and make it ours. And let's make this a speakeasy. Taking a place over costs less than buying it outright, and it's free to keep the racket type the same. Now this racket's yours, and that's how it's done. You want something? Take it. You're gonna need some guards to keep your speakeasy safe, so open up the racket screen. You got 4 different ways you can class up the joint, starting with security. The information panel to the right shows your security's current state and what you'll get in the next upgrade. Select Upgrade to go to the next level. You can rush the upgrade by selecting the Rush button. Go ahead and do that now. Since you got a stage, get yourself a band. Upgrading ambience improves your draw. Higher draw means more customers and more money. Select Upgrade to add a band. Go ahead and rush the band too. I'm sure they're used to it. Select Rush. That's what I'm talking about. Looks great. Now, let's get out of here. You got other work to do. The gunfire attracted some of the local criminal talent, and they're looking for work. As your empire grows, you'll gain access to bigger and better hired guns too. Notice that your crew members have a take, their price for working with you. The take is based on a percentage of your total earnings. In general, the better they are, the higher the take. Gangsters range from professional hitmen to shockingly wayward criminals. They have opinions about the people they work with, and their personalities and traits develop over time. You'll find gangsters looking for work out in the world and in the Black Book. We'll take a look at that later. As you become more powerful, you'll gain access to more hardened, skilled gangsters. Now, hire your second crew member.
Gracias.
Yeah.
Now you got yourself a squad. Just in time, too. Your new speakeasy isn't gonna last long without alcohol. It's the resource that makes your world go round. Just so happens Ronnie O'Neill's got a brewery close by. Let's take it over. Zoom out to the world map to see where it is. The meat packers were expecting you. Hopefully, they've also expected their funerals. Let's take them out. You're gonna need more than a few guns to take out Ronnie and his guards. Luckily, the black market's got everything you need. Open the black market. Now that you're in the shop window, it's time to get yourself some provisions. Check the stats and effects of any item in the shop in the right window pane. If you want a recommendation, you can't go wrong with a first aid kit. Leave the shop when you have what you need. Now take over Ronnie's brewery to let him know who's boss. You need to move into cover. Breweries are well guarded, and this is a tough fight.
Okay.
Oh, God! Oh. Moving in. Damn it! Call a doc. Oh.
There comes
Howard,
Yeah!
Take this racket over too. Breweries it's free to set up a racket of the same type you took over. It'll cost you to re-outfit a racket as something else. Select brew.
You've been taking my rackets, Jackson, and I ain't too fucking happy about it. You should stick to working with stiffs. This is pointless. When you decide you want to talk face to face, you know where to find me.
Step outside the brewery.
Okay,
Right.
as you wish.
Sit-downs with another boss is serious business. They usually take place in a boss's racket, but they can take place in safe houses too. Zoom out to the world map to find Ronnie's safe house.
Got it. Moving.
I heard you were half a saint, Daniel. Racketeering doesn't suit you. You got the wrong type of hat.
I'm well-mannered, yes, but not always well-behaved.
Well, you better start behaving. If you don't learn to play by the rules, you'll be seeing angels fucking soon.
I see death every day, Ronnie. If you want to scare me, you'll have to try harder.
Is that right? You might want to watch what you say. I ain't afraid of getting the floors dirty.
I'd rather you didn't. They're gonna be my floors soon.
You surprised me, Jackson. You got edge. So I'm gonna give you one more chance. Give me back my rackets, or you're gonna find out firsthand just how deep Lake Michigan goes. What's it gonna be?
You'll say I'm old-fashioned, but I'd much rather settle this the traditional way.
If it's fisticuffs you want, Daniel, then I'll tell you what. It's your funeral.
Doubtful.
This is a boss battle, in the literal sense. To win at this game, you need to be the last one standing. Take Ronnie out, and his empire is all yours.
Of course.
God! Wreck this crew!
Understood. We reap what we sow. Yeah.
Congratulations! You got your first safe house. Defend it at all costs. Your safe house gives you both defensive and offensive benefits. Like everything else, your safe house needs security. It also has a small brewery in case the feds shut down everything else. You can upgrade as you need to, but to win at Sin, you're going to need more than that. Right now, you'll need to do the legwork, but eventually, you'll get an underboss to do your bidding while you command things from here. This is your empire at a glance. Everything you need is here, and it goes pretty deep. You can see things like who runs the neighborhood, what people are drinking versus what you're serving, what others in the neighborhood are up to. You can see opportunity too. Optimize alcohol, get an underboss and an advisor, add some synergy bonuses, or even a hotel. Have a look around. When you're ready, select the Racket tab. The Racket tab shows every racket you know about, including those owned by others. You can see what level of upgrade they're at and compare your own. Now, select Customer. The Customer tab shows how well you do in filling your rackets with customers. You can increase customers by upgrading your word-of-mouth advertising, locating next to other rackets, or improving your ambience. Next, open the Finance screen. The Finance tab gives you an overview of everything you're making and spending. Last, select Alcohol. The Alcohol tab gives you an overview on what's being made and where. You can see your upgrades here as well, and how they can be improved. Looks like you just got a mission. Get a better look at what you need to do by opening the mission screen. Here, you can see a list of active missions, as well as each mission's requirements and descriptions. You can toggle completed missions by selecting the Closed tab. Your active mission will also appear on the main screen. Close the mission screen. You need to get moving. Get a crew, get rackets, fortify them, make allies and enemies, and take them out. That's how you own this city. Go get 'em, Kingpin. I'll see you around. So, what now? Well, that's up to you, boss. You've got the tools to take over this city. How you do it is up to you. Take a look at your mission journal to get started. You've got to take this city piece by piece. If you want a suggestion, you can start by taking control of this neighborhood first. Good luck, Kingpin.
Understood. Okay. All right.
Right on.
All right. All right.
I'm warning you.
Yes, we can do that.
Got him.
Hey, Kingpin, do you want more pointers about how combat works in Empire of Sin? First, let's talk chance to hit. Every attack's accuracy depends on lots of things, like what kind of weapon you have equipped, your marksmanship level, and the enemy's defense. The default target for any attack will always be the one you've got the highest chance of hitting. Handy, ain't it? While in combat, both indoors and outdoors, you'll notice tiles that are highlighted along the edge of the combat area or around the door. These tiles are your exit points. Moving a character to one of these tiles will cause the escape action to appear on your action bar. Using this action will allow your characters to escape current combat and return safely to your safe house. When you or one of your crew is downed, there's a chance that you'll start bleeding out. When that happens, you'll have a limited amount of turns to get them back up. or they'll be gone for good. Use a first aid kit. Negative status effects, such as bleed or poison, can be removed in two ways. Mob doctors can use their heal ability on themselves or on a target character. Or, if you've got a bandage, you can... One last thing. If you get injured, you can heal yourself both in and out of combat using a first aid kit, doctor's bag, or a mob doctor's heal.
Damn it!
All right.
Knock him around.
What the fuck?
Gonna mess you up. I'll bash your head in.
May the best man win. There is
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
end.
Casino income is unreliable and can bring both substantial wins and losses.
Okay.
Looks like you just got a new item. Head into the gangster's rep sheet to learn how to equip it. Each character has 2 utility slots and 1 equipment slot. Consumable items can be equipped to the utility slots. Equipment, like body armor, can be equipped to the equipment slot. Highlight an item to see what its effects are. You can see which items are available and which ones are being held by another crew member. Select an item now and add it to your utility slot. And that's how it's done. You can do the same.
Understood.
The Empire overview is divided into neighborhoods. Here in the finance info screen is where you'll find the breakdown of Do you want to know more about upgrading your alcohol? Old Sal's got a few tips he can teach you. From here, you can upgrade the production and quality of your alcohol. If you've got the dough, you can upgrade those vectors now. If not, hey, it ain't like it's going anywhere, right? Upgrading production will give you more booze, and who doesn't want that? And as far as alcohol quality goes, people will pay more for better quality. You'll notice a few columns here, but the one you want to look at now is alcohol type. Breweries won't go making a new alcohol type without your say-so, boss. So you can change that here. You can cycle through all of your available alcohol types until you find the one you want. The consumption column tells you what you're serving versus what your neighborhood wants you to serve. You see a red X? That means you ain't serving what your customers want. Keep selecting that alcohol icon until you see a green check mark. People will always pay more for quality, but the best way to get them to part with their cash is to give them what they expect. That's what these next two tabs are for: storage and treaties. Storage will tell you how much booze you're holding and where you're holding it. Treaties are standing orders that you set up with other bosses. You can set up a deal to give another boss booze for a price, or pay to get booze from them. This tab will stay locked until you set up one of these deals. And that's all there is to it, Kingpin.
Okay. All right. Got it.
Estúpido.
I suppose.
Un placer conocerlo.
As you command. Moving.
What's wrong with you?
I suppose. Disappointing. They can do better. All right. All right. Okay.
This is the diplomacy screen. As you meet other bosses, you can offer trades and alliances, demand a sit-down, or start a war. Work your contacts before you off them. You can see at a glance how you're performing against other factions, how they feel about you and why. Keep in mind that bosses have their own unique personalities that affect how they feel about other bosses. Police are here too. Keep them sweet, and they'll do you favors down the line. Head to the next tab. This is where you can go to set up sit-downs with other bosses. You can trade, set up a standing order of alcohol, set up a business arrangement, and set up pacts, among other things. Police have their own set of actions here, different from other bosses. You can bribe them, bail your crew out of jail, and even get the cops to protect you, if your rating is high enough with them. Non-aggression pacts and protection pacts are a useful way to increase honor. They're a promise from you to another boss to back off each other or protect each other from outside threats. Breaking a pact will result in a massive loss of honor. Here you can see your history with this boss, as well as what they've got on their agenda. Now, head to the last tab. Here you can see how you're ranked against other factions by strength, cash, alcohol, and rackets. Your strength is a combination of your net income and your hired gangsters. You'll become stronger if you grow your empire, increase your income, or hire more gangsters. Explore different tabs to get a better idea of how you can use diplomacy to your advantage.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
What is it?
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay.
What do you need?
All right. All right. Okay.
Big winner at your casino. As a casino...
Move it. Got it.
This is the Black Book. From here, you can see which gangsters are available for hire, their relationships, their profession, and how much notoriety you need to hire them. You'll notice that some gangsters are grayed out. That's because they won't work for just anybody. You've got to gain notoriety, knock over some rackets, and maybe take out a few thugs, and you'll be well on your way to increasing notoriety and getting bigger and better gangsters. Select a gangster to learn more about them.
Okay,
There are
what's
three
up?
key things you've got to know about every gangster. The first thing is loyalty. Loyalty is a measure of their time with you. The longer they're with you, the higher their loyalty goes. The higher their loyalty, the lower their cost. And the less likely they are to flip if the cops get to them. The second thing is morale. Morale is a measure of how satisfied they are. Morale goes up and down depending on how things are going. When an enemy gets clipped, morale is going to go up. The more satisfied a gangster is, the better they perform. The third thing is traits. Traits are reflective of a gangster's experience before they met you, but they evolve through gameplay too. Traits affect all kinds of things, from their actions to their interactions with others. Some even affect your entire empire. There's plenty to learn on the gangster's rap sheet, so explore different areas to get more information. If you want...
How's it going?
Hey. Woohoo!
How are you?
How's it going? What do you need?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Hey. Of course. Oh, good.
Moving. Moving. How may I help? Got it. Moving. All right. All right then. All right.
Okay.
As you wish. All right.
Right.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Shit.
There's your
Now we're
team.
talking.
Yeah!
All right. All right.
You're starting to run low on alcohol. If you don't have alcohol for your speakeasies, they won't make any money. Upgrade your brewery production, open a new brewery.
Got it. Okay.
Right on.
Okay. All right. Understood. All right. All right. Okay. All right.
Huh?